basis of mobility was communication. Let's start there. And let's ask the big question, who owns communications today? At one point in time, it was the persons who owned the PSTN. It took a lot of time and money and infrastructure to build it, so the person who owned the network owned communications. What happened then? When it went from fixed to wireless, spectrum was auctioned, so more people owned communications. And then suddenly we had this thing called the internet and IP, and it was disrupting all this wonderful world that everybody had nicely sliced to say, I own this and you own that. And you had companies like Skype, and then all of a sudden we were not communicating in voice at all. There was data, and there was Hotmail, and so who owned communications? So it became the people who owned services. You created this huge network of services, and so it was Yahoo with mail and Messenger and etc. And now we are at the threshold of the next big thing, and they're saying it's about people. It is social networking. How many of you have Facebook pages? Okay. When you get in there, are you opening an email application? No. What's being presented to you? People, right? You see the faces of your friends, and then you decide what you want to do with that person. You might want to communicate, you might just want to read, you might want to post a message. There's different things. Your communications is becoming secondary to the ownership of people. So can you see a day when the person who owns the tribe owns communication, and communication is just a fact? So then who owns communication? Okay, so that I think is one theme I want to leave you with, because it has got implications to mobility, it's got implications to mobile communications, it's got implications to everything. That's my first big theme. Who owns communications? What is the role of communication in the future? So think about it when you think about your great entrepreneurial idea. Theme number 2, and some of these are unconnected and deliberately so, okay? Theme number 2. What is a mobile company? I work for Nokia, and there was a time when I knew who my competitors were. I could name them, Motorola and Samsung and LG and so on. Who is my competition today? Is it Google? Everybody's nodding. Do they make a phone? No. How come they are my competition? Is it Microsoft? Do they make a phone? No. Now all of a sudden,